anybody with a collection of sex toys in my life.
You see, on average, your life involved in somebody else's life. And you're not the only victim in this situation.
That Tjay also feel the same way. She might feel the same way and she will not be able to talk about it.
It's something I'm used to doing. Trust me, if I should sit, I don't speak about it.
Onyeka and Ozee are Gucci now. So Ozee and Onyeka had a conversation after the wager task at the garden where they decided to analyze their issue and, come to an agreement. And Ozee, kept on telling Onyeka, don't you see that you are the one that created this narrative? My only crime was that I was friends with two ladies. And Onyeka said, no, how will I want to run a narrative on you when I know very well that you have a sheep outside? I was just going to ask Onyeka. And Ozee said, that's the problem, that even if he wasn't planning to have anything with Victoria, so it was just plain friendship. And even if there was something there, why would you choose to be my mouthpiece? Why is it you? Why is it that for any problem you are involved, that's the problem? You can't pretend like you don't see these things. Onyeka then told Ozee, fine, that's why I said, okay, leave it to me, it's my problem. I'm the one dealing with everything. It has nothing to do with you. But Ozee said no. That initially he was not even angry about the whole thing that happened in Ibuka on a Sunday. That he wasn't angry, but when he started processing it, and coupled with the fact that he has a significant order on the outside, he doesn't know how everything is being portrayed on the outside. He has an explanation to do over there. For you, it's nothing because you have me here. We can always talk things, but he doesn't know what's going on the outside. And when I came to you, so we'll have a talk, you said, oh, all eyes on me, the house is hotting. And with that, he just took a step back saying, this girl enjoyed this. But Onyeka said, no, that's our coping mechanism, that he can go and ask Chizoba, that's how he cope. He usually joke over things that hurt him. And Ozee said, that can't be your coping mechanism. But if he insists that that's your coping mechanism, then it's abnormal. So Ozee now asked Onyeka, so do you mean you joke to handle things? And Onyeka said, yes. That's what I try to tell everybody in the house. Don't try to box everyone into one space. People handle things differently, that even in her house, when stuff happen, they all joke about it. Well, Ozee still insisted, telling Onyeka that for you to joke about a situation you are a victim in, that it's such an abnormal thing, that for him, he feel pain, he can feel hurt and all that, that even those few days they weren't talking, he was still telling the brother to go check up on her because he's human and he cares for her and still do. That in fact, it's one of the reasons he tried not to make an eye contact with Onyeka all this while, because he knows that once their eyes meet, the humanity in him will start kicking again and he will start caring and asking. And Onyeka now told Ozee that even when I came to you so we could talk, the energy you gave me was off. But it's all good now. That she never had the intention of ruining whatever you have on the outside. That in fact, that was the reason she went telling people you are in a shippo. That she was the one that even went to meet Victoria to ask Victoria, you know this guy is in a ship. And Ozee said, that's the problem. You're not supposed to go telling people, oh, I'm in a ship. That's the problem. You don't go around asking. And Ozee now even told Onyeka that put yourself in that position that he comes asking you about, oh, how is Onyeka? What do you think about Onyeka? What's going on with Onyeka? That if he asks Chizoba that question several times, that Chizoba will even have a perception that, oh, maybe this guy is really interested in Onyeka. Anyways, Onyeka finally apologized to Ozee that it was never her intention, her idea to make things go this way. And Ozee finally got the sorry he has always been looking for. Shebi's apology that he has been ranting around saying, oh, Onyeka better have a convo with me, come and apologize. At least he finally got his story. And they are all cool now. The next minute, they were even playing snooker. That's Onyeka, Ozee, and Ocee. Meanwhile, it was such a sweet thing to hear Doctor educate the housemates on high libido, low libido, at what age you get to and you start experiencing low libido. But guess what? Wanni and Handi told Doctor that that's for science, that they know people at certain stage and still firing. But then Doctor was trying to tell them that one thing with statistics, when they say average, there are people, that falls to that category. So maybe the person you're talking about falls to a certain category, not like it's everyone. Science is just trying to give you a number of, oh, when you get to this age, expect this, expect that. And doctor also went further to tell them on how to spice things up. You mustn't say, oh, because I've been with this person, or I've been married for so many years, I need to check what it's like on the other part or with the other person. And they told doctor to just speak for himself. Oh. These housemates are crazy. That he should just speak for himself, because it's not even about spicing things up. That people cheat for various reasons. It might not even be for any reason. They will just do it. They will do it because they want to do it and because they can do it. Wanni personally told doctor how, without being turned on or turned off, how she's always ready for the one she loves. That once she loves you, you don't even need to, get her in the mood. She's always in the mood for you. And FAIRME said it's very common with northern girls. And I'm like, wow. FAIRME. Well, I guess he's talking from experience. I think this is the longest I've heard Tjay contribute to a discussion, aside wager task, because Tjay is very active when it comes to contributing to wager and task, like, random conversation in the house. I think this is the longest I've heard him speak and explain more about a conversation. After that, Tjay also had, some apple of time with Victoria, talking about things he planned to do after the house. Cassia later joined in the conversation. So with the whole African investment business innovation, Tjay said that his presentation was an idea, a real life idea of something he was working on. That he has like more than 75 ideas of things to do. That's why for any time there is a task, to bring up idea, he doesn't take time because he already has a lot on his mind. And he said before coming to the house, he was running an MBA in Harvard. And I'm like, wow, that he had to pause it to come here. People, they try with decision, sha. And he said, well, after that, after his MBA, he might even have to pause it for a little longer because of things he wants to do here. He wants to build a hospital, build an app, and that he also has an interest in going to fashion school. And Victoria now asked him, is it not that time consuming? He said, well, that will have to come later on, but he will still do all these things, build his app, build his hospital, finish his MBA, still go for fashion school, that he has interest in fashion. Meanwhile, before the age reveal from Tofa, Nelly had a conversation with Anita regarding how Tofa feels about how she relates with Ben. That in fact, Tofa mentioned to her how she will want to be beside you the next thing Ben is there, will want to compliment you the next minute Ben is there, telling Anita that Tofa seemed concerned and he should do something about it. So while Anita was saying moving forward, she will try and curtail things, she now said, if Tofa actually feels this way, that means Chizoma might even be feeling a certain way, with the way she is with Ben. And Nelly was like, oh, exactly, but she might not tell you, Well, after that, they started talking about Sunday eviction, and she said she just hope that they won't be evicting two people. That someone mentioned in the house there might be dual eviction on Sunday. But no matter how they want to do it, that she does not want the Aces to leave. I hope after now, I don't know after now, she still have that same feeling of, not letting Tofa and Suj go on a Sunday, because there is a new development. And to think it's happened on the day she was feeling Tofa the most. Like, she has been giving Tofa compliments throughout the day. Even when they were eating, telling him how, when he was making his presentation, she just wanted to be exchanging eye contact with him. And even gave Tofa a blank check. In fact, when Tofa started complaining on how he's mentally stressed and tired, he just wants to tell her something. Anita was even like, oh, don't worry, just eat, let's go to bed. That is the task. Don't be hard on yourself. not knowing what was coming for her. Well, I just hope they sort out things, just like Femi said. Femi said the both of them look so beautiful and healthy together. And I agree with Femi. Oh. But then another question is, do you think Suge and Nelly, something will not be coming for them? Do you think by tomorrow, or rather, should I say by daybreak, when Anita shares this with Nelly, that Nelly won't be concerned about Suge coming out clean or trying to know how old Suge is and all that? But although I don't think age is actually a thing for Nelly, and even with this Tofa's thing, I don't think it's a problem for Anita. But because on several occasions she has asked Tofa, how old are you? So she now is feeling betrayed or feeling stupid that on that several occasions you had the guts to lie to her. But let's see how it goes. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I will see you some other time. Enjoy your weekend.
Whatever happens, this should not go anywhere.